Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 16th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody had a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the lower 48 and also the tropics. And we're going to start off here with this little blob of moisture here over the central MDR region, which looks to move into the Caribbean Sea, and there is a 20% chance of development in the central Caribbean Sea over the next 7 days. So we'll continue to monitor that there, and we've been talking about something may develop in the Caribbean, and the National Hurricane Center has finally hopped on board, and they finally see what everybody's talking about on YouTube here about a tropical wave. Looks to become a tropical storm, or even could become a hurricane later on down the road. So we'll continue to monitor that as the event get closer to us. And elsewhere across the tropics, but we do have another vigorous tropical wave look like moving off the African coast. May need to continue to monitor that. And also we got some scattered activity over South America, Central America, the Eastern Pacific, Mexico, Northwest Bahamas, cold frontal boundaries stretching from near the northern Leeward Islands all the way up into portions of the northern tropical Atlantic. And also got some more activity over across the lower 48 here in portions of Texas, all the way up through Montana, Wyoming, also over toward areas of Minnesota and South Canada regions as well. And that's pretty much it for the tropics right now. But like I say, there's that tropical wave there. Looks like it may become something in the Caribbean like we've been talking about. So we'll continue to keep you up to date on that there. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alrighty, as you can see here, we're still waiting. Here we go. This is your Friday forecast. You can see thunderstorms and showers from West Virginia to Pennsylvania, up around Lake Herring, Lake Superior, South Canada, stretching to northern Minnesota, Wisconsin to Oklahoma, Arkansas to Texas, central and south Texas, portions of the Gulf, the Florida Keys, getting some shower activity across North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, portion of Washington State, Northwest Oregon, mixed precipitation in portions of South Dakota to Wyoming to Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon states as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, let's move on to your Saturday forecast. Should be coming up here in just a few seconds. Alright, here we go. We got thunderstorms and showers up here around Ottawa, Canada, over to Toronto, Canada, also toward areas of Great Lakes, up here around Lake Superior, Lake Herring, also into Michigan, New York State, Pennsylvania to Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma to Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska up toward Wisconsin. Got some shower activity across northern Minnesota, North Dakota, also a little bit in portion of Washington State, Idaho, and Oregon. Thunderstorms and showers along the western areas of Washington, Oregon State, and coastal water. Got some mixed precipitation in Oregon, Washington State, Idaho, and Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, a little bit in South Dakota, southeast Montana. Severe thunderstorms over portions of Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma to Missouri to portions of Illinois, western Kentucky, and western Tennessee, and northwest Mississippi. And also we got some flash flinging heavy rain in portion of Arkansas, stretching up portion of Indiana. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map for your locations across the nation. And it's going to look something like this. Alright, we got frost and freeze products stretching from portions of New Hampshire, Vermont, also down New York State, Pennsylvania, Ohio, down to West Virginia, southern portion of Pennsylvania. More frost and freeze products over here in Colorado, Utah, also in areas of New Mexico. We have some dense fog over here in areas of California. Frost advisories also in effect over here in portion of Idaho. Winter weather advisories over here in portion of Wyoming. Wind advisories of Montana. High wind warnings in southeastern Montana. Also, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in portions of Kansas. And then we have some coastal flood statements over here in portions of Florida region. Also, special weather statements in portions of West Virginia. Also in the portions of Kentucky. Also in the portions of southern areas of Ohio. and also northwestern North Carolina. West Virginia, excuse me. Special weather statements, also some dense fog advisories also in effect up here in North Dakota. And also small craft advisory, gale warning from Maine to the east coast of Florida with some storm warnings in purple. More small craft advisories from Southern California, Washington State, Southern Hawaii and Chain Island, around the Alaska region, northern areas. Some freezing spray warnings are in effect. Alright, let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for severe weather for your Friday. You can see here it is here from Fort Steele to Kansas City. Got a marginal risk. General thunderstorms around Houston to Corpus Christi, Fort Stockton all the way up to Green Bay. Tornado probability looks like this: less than 2% all areas. Damaging winds 5%, and also large hail 5%. Alright, here's the big weather, severe weather day. Looks to be coming up on Saturday. Here's that marginal risk and slight risk stretching from Waco all the way up towards Fort Wayne. Slight risk stretching from Shreveport all the way up toward Evansville, Indiana. Memphis, you're included. General thunderstorm from Fort Stockton to Brownsville to Milwaukee to Buffalo, New York to Mobile, Alabama. Probability is going to look like this: 5 and 15% respectively. And here's a look at the tropics. Alrighty. Here's that system we showed you on the satellite loop earlier. This is it right here, and it moves over to the Caribbean Sea, Central Caribbean, what we've been talking about. 0% over the next 2 days, 20% in the next 7 days, and these numbers will increase as we continue to go forward. According to the models, there will be a tropical storm, maybe even a major hurricane down in the Caribbean that could move north and could affect portions of the eastern U.S. later on down the road. But we'll continue to monitor and see what happens as we get closer to the event. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.